But I don't know. Because I feel like the power of resetting is so accessible to me right now, I want to abuse it a little bit. But nah, I should just get a run going. It's boring. Why is it boring? So, I'm amazed at how many randomizers are out there. I remember when, like, to my knowledge, all that was out there was Link to the Past. And then suddenly I just hear about more and more of them everywhere. It blows my mind.
Sweet!
Now that's a sign of a good start. Starting on a peach split. Let's go. It's just playing the game with overpowered characters for... Oh, geez, yeah, I gotcha. So, would you try again with randomizing everything, or would that just be, like, way too much? Yeah, hours of just playing through the game, and it's not even, like, truly, like, randomized stuff would be awful. And it doesn't even feel like a randomizer anymore. Character and enemy models. I mean, oh geez, that is just too much. Alright, let's not get stuck on every little thing this time, please. Okay, that was much better. That's what I've been wanting to do. Thank you! Into being Rayman as he does... Oh, jeez, that sound... Oh, ugh, that sounds gross. Like... I feel like that'd be disgusting to see. You make it sound so fun. Let's go! Nope, nope, nope. Got stuck. I turned that off way too early. Not way too early, but a little early for sure. That was interesting. I wanted to slide kick that Nipper, but instead I just kind of, you know, ducked under him. No big deal. No big deal. Let's leave that shell on the pipe for later. See ya. Oh, interesting. I both jumped on him and picked him up out of the shell. I wonder how precise that is. Those hitboxes, like, I would have, like, strange overlapping areas. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, I wanted that star, man. I wanted that star, man. Oh no, I need 54 coins. Now I need 52 coins. Okay, we're just kind of gonna ignore that. I could use some vibe, but then I'd have to absorb this Koopa on the back side of the room, which would also cause me to stop in place, so it's probably safe to not gloom there. Dun, dun, dun. So of all the randomizers you've tried, which one's your favorite? Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Oof. Have to wait an extra cycle of Ferris wheel. That's rough. Part of me always will like really cherish Link to the Past randomizer. One, because it was my first randomizer, and two, because of the size of the game just makes it really nice. It makes it easy to never take too long in a randomizer. Ocarina of Time, actually, as I played it more and more, doesn't seem that bad. Like, you can do it still in a decent amount of time most times, until you start putting in a whole bunch of extra settings. But, like, no matter what settings you do with Link to the Past, it just always seems to be doable in, like, a relatively concise amount of time. Plus, there's now a Peach sprite, so, you know, gotta be grateful for that. Oh, I needed more money than that. Also, is there a tie sprite? Nice. There's a lot of sprites now. It's crazy. Darn, I lost time. Instead of losing it earlier on, I lost it there. Well, we're gonna keep going anyway. I want 20 coins here if I can get it. I'm gonna be just short, aren't I? Like there's no more coins in slash jump? Oh, there are. Sweet. Okay, we're good. It's okay, it's okay. Ricochet! Time loss. You like to see 3D Zelda glitches? That makes sense. You ever think you'll try a Majora's Mask speedrun? I mean, the Majora's Mask randomizer? I feel like that one's like, it's a thing, but not as like well known and also not as refined yet. Oh shoot, there we go. Hanging around. Can't do much right now. There we go. One more quick scream-a-diddle. Really convenient that you can use that Galoom vibe to fill up his P's belly from behind. Another 2 seconds. Oof. Lots of little oofs happening here. Lots of little oofs. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. At least I can go shopping. Let's go shopping real quick, please. Alright, let's go! Nacho mentioned the other day when we did the 200, well, tried to do the big multi-world, the fact that we still have our Super Insanity Seed that he wants to do. So I don't know if that's still something on your to-do list, Nappa. But Nacho was still thinking about it. But it's been so long that I'd have to like get a refresher on what settings we would have on and off. Maybe we'll start get a conversation going in the in our Discord about it sometime. Yeah, the setting saves. You do? Okay, nice. Alright, let's not script this auto scrolling. I'm doing worse than the other run, and I'm still going. That's just because I want to no reset. No. I think we randomized songs, I think. I remember the last one we did, we had the issue of you didn't get your ocarina forever or something like that, though. And you were ocarina itemsing like the entire time. Either that or it was a certain song you didn't get for the longest. Maybe it was getting Zelda's Lullaby I'm thinking about. I don't know. But it was something like that. That was like locked behind 3 more stages of item finding that we hadn't done yet. You didn't have an ocarina? Okay. That was a while ago, so my memory's a little fuzzy for sure. Then there was a song at one Skulltula of mine in Shadow Temple that was really annoying. Because you need Longshot for it, even though it looks like you should be able to get there from the boat. But you have to watch a cutscene while the boat moves, so you can't do it that way. Which is really frustrating.
Sweet!
Hey, we take those. Let's go. Whoops. Bomb hover for what? Oh, to that one stupid song? Yeah, right. Speaking of bomb hovering, I don't know if you saw my message in the Discord last weekend about how I almost finished my seed in the 117-man multi-world. If I knew how to bomb hover in order to skip needing the boss key in Water Temple, I could have finished. Which I tried for a tiny bit, but it's I wasn't about to try to do that. I wasn't about to, like, grind that out that long. It was already midnight. Dang, lost a second and a half. So yeah, there's no way to bomb... Well... Maybe bomb hovering would be easier in that one because I'd backflip off of the boat. Because the hard part about the Water Temple skip is that you need to get up in the air fast enough that the game doesn't recognize that there's a floor below you. So, yeah, it doesn't snap you back down to the ground. So yeah, maybe that bomb hover would be easier. It would need more bombs, though. I think, probably. Yeah, going into open air would make it easier. I only barely know a few facts about bomb hovering because Laz talked to me about it with Majora's Mask. Because when we did a Majora's Mask randomizer, we were playing around with stuff. Yeah, we just need to, that's true. Just close enough to hook shot. Whee! We'll take that any day. Let's go. Why is it easier in Majora's Mask? Like, what's so different in Majora's Mask that it ends up being easier? I don't understand. No idea. It just is. It just is. Okay, if you say so. That expansion pack, though. Nice. We got that skip. Let's go. For the trampoline right this time, yo. Still losing time, unfortunately. 2 whole seconds. Oof. Sometimes it do. Yep, you're right. You're right. Oh, I overshot it. Dang it, too much momentum. He got... The Goron mask was at the Water Shore Spider House. That is gross. You gotta get all the Skulltulas just to get the Goron mask. go. And here we go. Oh, darn, turn it. I don't remember. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Learn about the different trackers. Definitely, I've learned about a lot of, like, random chests scattered about the world because of watching randomizers. There's some, like, just randomly underwater I didn't know existed. Because, like, I've 100%ed the game before, but, like, that doesn't include, you know, arbitrary chests with, like, just silver rupees in them or something. That went better than last time. Sweet. Let's go. Time. Let's go time. Alright, we got 5 drops. We in there. Left side dive. We in there. Sweet. Oh, nice. That is convenient for Minish Cap then. The best tracker. Dang. Yeah, it is a pretty thorough tracker then. Dang. Nice. That was a good fight. Good battle. Still losing time though? Dang. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Not necessarily.
Sweet.
There we go. I forgot I was already 6 seconds behind. I do like the Wind Waker tracker I use. It's thorough enough for me. It does the job. It's not through Emo Tracker though. There's like a separate website for it. Oops. Most of the names make sense, but some are kinda eh. Hey, who made it again? Yo! Let's go! So that's the Christmas for my Let's Go emote! Da, da, da. Slide kick.
Sweet.
Nappa subscribing with Twitch Prime, yo! Enjoy your Let's Go, enjoy your love, thank you so much! Let's go, for sure. And enjoy your brooch next to your name. I could have gloomed across all of that, oh my gosh. I love how I did it right after I finished a stage 2. So I just heard like the finishing a stage jingle twice in a row. It's kind of funny. Go in the door here. I've gone back in that pipe and gone backwards before. Oh geez, that cheap tried to screw me over. That would have been lame. So lame. Butt up. Ah. Okay. You don't have to go in that pipe, though. Let's go, Gato. That was a late split. Oof. I love this room, and I love just like being quiet and just listening to the boink, 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 boink. Very fast-paced hopping action going on. A lot of just momentum hopping there too. Bunny hopping, I don't know what you want to call it. Definitely a good way to maintain your speed though. Alright. We're streaming in 60 FPS, you can actually see that spotlight flickering a bit. It's not perfect still, but yeah. It's not like staying on or off. Dang it. I could gloom in that room as long as I knew where all the little fire sparky guys are. So I don't get hit and like fall down to my death. Cruising through World 3 though. Love it. Skipping the zip line, skipping the toad in that room. Just going straight through this little door maze. Adam. Boink. Okay, I'm low on vitamins, it's a little scary. I need to not... Oh, there we go, we're fine now. Sweet. Crisis averted. That was a little rough. That room was a little rough. Yikes. It was a little rough and a lot of yikes. Adam. I'm not supposed to use gloom here, am I? No, I'm not. We can here, though. There's no slopes for the longest, so we can just go full speed with gloom from the start. Nice! Ooh, not so nice time-wise, though. That stage did not go well. Got some cleanup to do in that stage. Yeah, I jumped way too early there. I missed the vibe there? Shoot. I'm low on vibe, which is actually really concerning right now. Just gotta get some Bob on vibe and we're good though. I feel like I might be losing time on this stage because of how poorly I did the trampolines. Oh wow. Okay, good. And then the platforms turn blue to look scary. You just gotta jump as soon as you land and you're fine though. Try to give you a little spookiness. Speaking of spookiness, here's a dark room. Ooh, it's dark and spooky. Ooh. figured we'd lose sometime, and not as much as I thought we were. So this is good. That was an okay stage. Except I was very slow and sloppy in the trampolines up front. That's something worth reviewing. Like, what trampolines can I skip? Because in any percent, the only one that really matters is the first. There's like 2 sets of skips you can do. But like, it's good to know when you're just going all the trampolines in Low Toad which ones you can and can't skip. Also, we got some RNG coming up here on the King Boo fight. Also, I mentioned we need 750 coins to buy the 2 Vibe Teas. We get so much money just from this little minigame. It's great. It's great. Alright, let's see what kind of RNG we get. Bottom left? Top left. Alright, we got top left. That's something. We have double lefts here. That'd be great if we did. No? Alright. It's bad if it's top right. It's top right. But it's bad. It's a rough second hit. Okay, bottom right, please. Nope. Not much could have been done about that cycle because it was tops that had the... Both tops were unlit, which means we had to do it. We were gonna have to go by every torch. Alright, one more hit and we're all set. So, our movement was good. Not great RNG, though. And we're done. Let's go. Let's go. Bam. Wow, we actually saved a lot more time there than I feel like we should have. I had bad RNG on the King Boo fight, apparently. Dang, that's interesting. Well, let's go then. Dang. Alright, so there were actually no extra toads in that world we had to get, so we only got 1 toad in World 3 from the boss. That is not going to be the case in World 4 here. It's actually not great that I'm going into this room with as low health as I have right now. We're gonna have to be careful in this next room not to burn to death. We have enough vibe to fly to survive and such. But it's still a little unfortunate. There we go. So yeah, like I said, not all toads are skippable. This one straight up blocks our path to this pipe, so we're getting in. And yeah, because you take so much damage in the sand room, you end up being low on health in this room pretty commonly, and we're just stuck listening to this noise. Hope you don't mind it too much. At least you can appreciate the Rexes from Super Mario World while we hang in this room. I will get this heart up here, though. Ooh, if I took damage, that would have been unfortunate. And that should shut up the annoying buzzing. As long as I don't jump in the lava. There you go. All set. I got my rooms mixed up. I forgot this is what this room was. Okay. We need a lot of coins still. Uh-oh. And we don't need them for Wiggler, necessarily. Although we do need them for the beach. Shoot. Okay. We need to start getting money. Need that vibe. There's some coins for us. Jump far enough to avoid landing in lava there. Here's where we get some coins. Zip lines are full of cash. Let's go. It's a common fact known, like, in the real world, too. Zip lines are stacked with money. Full speed ahead, let's go! Extra 30 there for good measure. We are ranking in the bank right now. Raking in the bank. That's just what we need to do. Past that Goomba with no issues. Unfortunately missed the pipe. Okay. Oh wow, we avoided one last hit of damage I thought I was going to get from the sandstorm there. Nice. Oops. That toad up there is one that I could see myself easily autopiloting and accidentally hitting on my way down to that little thing I stomped on. It's a good thing I was ready for it. As a reminder, you can't get any toads or your run's invalidated. It's like low percent. You get any extra items that are not required, your run doesn't count anymore because it's not a low percent anymore. 30 more seconds. 30 more coins. And I can buy the vibe upgrade. Sweet. We only just recently passed a half hour in. Wow. Did not need those coins. But hey, now we have them. Don't need to hit that switch. Switch is just empty calories. Something like that. We actually get to skip 2 cutscenes if we don't save that toad, because you have to watch the red switch activate, and you have to watch saving the toad. Yeah, so the big difference between the 2 categories, besides the obvious, you know, one you're saving the toads, one you're not, is just the non-stopness of Low Toad. You just keep going and keep going and keep going. There is no stop to save a toad, stop to hit a switch kind of things. Still have to do shop menuing though. Overall pretty fast, I'd say. I did like one extra scroll I didn't need to, though. Right into the door. And money is now irrelevant, by the way, because I've bought all the upgrades I need. Getting knocked out of Gloom by that lava is actually can save you a little bit of time, just because like whenever you manually turn a vibe on and off, you have to watch a little freeze frame like there. So we kind of got to avoid that by damage boosting out of vibe. As long as you like keep moving forward when you get damage boosted, you save time getting out of vibe. Okay, we're gonna look a lot more behind right now than we actually are. It will catch back up once we get past the split that the PB did a shop visit in, which is his next one. You see I have 20 seconds to save here. That's because PB probably went into the shop right before entering this stage. So we'll see how that equalizes after this stage. So that's like fake time loss, essentially. Similar to the booze, tapping these rocks is a whole lot of free money that we don't need. With the booze, we need it, because by then we don't have enough money. With the rocks, we don't, because usually we've gotten all the money we need by now. Alright, Wiggler time. I don't think I've said this in a while. Shoutouts to the task that got us Maria setup of this boss fight in particular. It's just insane what tasking is able to do to beat this boss. Much more impressive to watch than what I do here. I wish I had gotten the extra vibe there that I missed. I went right next to it too, and like kind of nudged it. Fortunately, RNG is in our favor, and we still have full vibe anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I've had bad luck on this boss fight before where like nothing spawns vibe out of it, none of the boulders spawn vibe. You can get very unlucky every now and then. Like, I don't think anything dropped vibe there on those rocks, so I need this next set too. And there it did. Sweet. We're good. And we're good. Alright. And now we go into phase 2 where he gets angrier and makes it all smoky. So to avoid taking damage, we're just going to clear this up and hopefully get some vibe. We got one crystal to spawn. That's enough to hold us over. There should be more too, right? Yep, there it is. Sweet. We're good. Vibe RNG's being satisfactory. And you see, like I mentioned about damage boosting, I'm saving a little bit of time because the whole game freezes whenever you turn vibe on and off manually. Whereas when you damage boost out, you get out of the vibe, but you don't. The game doesn't, like, stop for it. Okay. There we go. Pretty straightforward boss fight. Arguably somewhat auto-scrollery. There's like little mini places you can shave off time here and there, but you can't do too much to save too much time. Except little damage boosts and such. Alright. I'm gonna grab that Goom's vibe. Oh, gotta hit this. Oof. And that's why cheap cheats are very unfortunate, because it seems like when they decide to jump is purely RNG based. Oof. And so they can just like jump and block your way. And there's like nothing you can do about it. I want this trampoline, dang it. Lakitu is a pain in this room as well. Bring the trampoline over just to get some nice initial height before using Joy to get the rest of the way up. And we're on our way. That vertical room right there is one of the main reasons we like getting the extra Joy vibe. It helps out to make sure you don't run out flying straight up for so long. It's not as important in Low Toad for that room because we don't do like 2 sets of Joy vibing. But because there's another boss fight down the line that really benefits from the extra vibe, it's still worth getting. And we're only 40 minutes in, and we're more than halfway through the game. I think we're like in this world like at least 10 minutes ahead of any percent at this point. Are you taking notes over there? I'm just giving some fun facts about the run as I go along because I don't do this run as often. And because I'm just trying to fill some dead air, you know? You know? And we skipped going up to a high place up there to save a toad. And you just get no breaks in this run, honestly. Which I think makes this a really interesting and unique category. Because 100% on the opposite end of the spectrum where you have to collect everything, you have to collect everything. And everything you collect is like an extra 5-6 second cutscene of Peach being happy for finding something. And that's like 5 things per level, plus revisiting in the post-game. Makes it like another 2 or 3 things to find. So yeah. I want this to make sure I have enough life for this next one. We probably had plenty already, but in case I like fall into the water and need to fly because a blooper blocks my path and screws up my movement. Not a blooper, a cheap cheap, my bad. Have I mentioned cheap cheeps are very frustrating? Because they are. They really are.
Sweet!
Yo, Peach Split, we saving time, let's go! Nice intentional damage boost there to get out of our gloom. So we're moving right along. Okay. So there's this spear that we're going to ride up here that the any percent route also rides, but it has to do some kind of tricky maneuvering where it has to throw a spiny to save a toad. And it makes this, like, risky, because if you miss that toad, you have to ride the spear a whole second time. In our case, we just get to safely ride it and just go. So it makes for a nice, cleaner way through. Much less to worry about. It just drops straight to the bottom of this room. No worries about that little thing there. Interesting, there's usually a Paragoomba there. It didn't spawn for some reason. But hey, I'm not complaining. I guess we like just loaded that part of the room so fast that there were other things that were still loaded in that it couldn't replace. I don't know. I've seen that like enemies not loading is not unheard of. There's some urchins in underwater sections that don't show up sometimes. I don't know if there's like a max sprite load limit and we hit it possibly. Because I definitely skipped killing some enemies. So that could be what's going on. I like seeing that shiny brooch next to your name, Nappa. It matches mine. You always want to jump off of those disintegrating platforms as soon as you land on them so you can maintain your like full running speed momentum. If not, you'll slow down to like a walking speed. Alright, what do we got next? How does this stage start? Like this. Okay. There's nothing interesting in that low area for any percent or low toad. We just take the high road. Alright. We got some big old chain chomp dudes to deal with here. They're interesting because even when you're in iframes, their hitbox still applies. So you can't just like tank your way through them. But you can also use that to your advantage. Yo, Kalance, what's up? How's it going? Nice to see. Why did I stop and do that? Did not need to absorb that Bob-omb. I don't need to hit these switches either, do I? Oh, I just need to head to the right. Let's go. As long as the waves don't get in my way, we can keep jumping with full speed here. Okay, that was pretty good. That was faster than just normal walking, I'd say. Thanks for the good luck, Nacho. Let's go, indeed. Oh, geez, I fell there. Fell right into the water. Alright, if I lost the right amount of time... Oh, shoot. That's bad, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad, because now I'm stuck behind this wave. Boo! You can land on top of that wave and go full speed. That's good. You're doing good. That's good to hear. That's good. I need vibe that I don't have, and that makes me sad. Because I want to gloom through the entire next room. There's like a block and a cannon dude. I can get some vibe from the start though, so we should be fine, I think. Yeah, this guy, and then we're just going to jump back and do this, and we're all set. Sweet. We're just going to keep jumping so the vibe meter drains slower. I'd say that was good enough. Not worth turning Gloom back on at the end here. Let's just finish. Nacho, how was your day? Still saving time. Let's go. What's this next stage? How does this one start? I like this. Okay. Oops. That was played out very sloppy. Spiny. Spiny to damage boost out. Kinda slow. Oof. One more day though. Only one more and you're done. Can I sneak under this guy right here? Yes. I love that he bounces. There's like a little pocket you can sneak under to not have to get stuck behind that Chain Chomp. Let's save. One of these better give me some vibe. Thank goodness, indeed. Unfortunately, that's not good for me, because that means I only have, you know, not as many days left of my vacation. Technically, this is day one of the second half for me, because I have Monday off as well. So I have 10 full straight days without work, including the weekend. And actually days off-wise, too. Because I took 6 days off in total, and this is technically my 4th day off. I know it is, and I'm sad. Just enjoying it as best I can, though. All good things must end. Also, this pipe up here is a secret shortcut to the end, which is really nice. It can be trolly for if you're doing an any % run, because it can make you skip toads. But for Low Toad, we can just let us get straight to the end and not care. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do, Calance. I don't care. They're not my problem for 3 more business days. Gotta wait for this last one. Alright, and now we're coming up on Blooper, which is the very confusing RNG boss I just don't get. Got any weekend plans, anybody? Since that's coming up. Whoop. But you hit it! But you hit it! Also, attack me please, thank you. Also attack me please, thank you. Also get hit please, thank you. That was very slow first hit. Because it just finished. Oh really? Nice, more Danganronpa, that'll be sweet. Someone attack me please. Thank you. Someone, they're all the same person. There's different tentacles of the same squid. There we go. Alright, at least we got the second hit fast once we got to that part. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. That's what we'd like to see. I'm not even sure if I know what that emote's supposed to look like. If that is an emote. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised I hit him there. Alright, whatever. There we go! There we go! Wake up! Wake up, buddy! Really? You grabbed me? I'm mad about that. Let go. At least it wasn't a throw. The grab, I think, is quicker to get out of. Alright. Unforge. Very unforge. But we adjusted pretty well from it. So it's okay. Man, that was rough. I hate how long this cutscene is, because it's like, you think you know, did as best you could, and like you're gonna save a lot of time. I still did save a decent amount of time, but it's like, man, cutscene, just end, please. Please. Alright. Anyways, World 6 here. World 6 already is pretty short. I think it kind of becomes a joke in Low Toad, assuming I still know how to get through all of it. Which I did practice this stage because it has a completely different route. We do not go in this pipe at all in any %. Like, this first stage in particular is completely a joke. Because look, this is the second room we went into, and here's the third, and there's the goal ring. This stage, I'm going to hit the goal ring of this stage in under a minute. Unfortunately, it technically won't finish in under a minute because of screen fades, but still. It's the joke. And we're in World 6. Oops. Alright. Shoutouts to damage boosting strats. Uh-oh. And shoutouts to Float Barrel getting me all the way to the end there. I know it would be. I have plenty of perfect times that I could straight up cosplay. I know. I play as Peach like 50% of the time I stream. There's plenty. Oh, straight down this pipe. We can skip another section here. Also, hey Chris, how's it going? Why does my umbrella love eating bombs? Because they pack a wallop. That's all I got. I don't know. For the spice. Parry the parasol like some hot. That's all I got. Oh, there's a slight reroute in this stage too. Dang, I forgot. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Gonna absorb some vibe from this guy just so I have it. Ugh. Try some, go for it. Rich in nutrients? Maybe. Maybe. So yeah, we're not going up there. Whoops. Just gonna keep trucking through this room. Maybe gloom a little bit through some of it, you know, and get to this door. Perfect. Easy every time. And there's extra vibe under this behind the snowman for good measure. And there you go. Oh, it's getting dark out. Dang. It's 6. It gets dark so early this time of year. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Because it makes me think that, like, the day is over way earlier than it really is. Because, like, I go to bed late and stuff. But, like, if I cut stream at 8 and it's pitch black outside, I'm like, is it bedtime? Shoot. Which for some people it is, I guess. But I don't know. Then otherwise, no, I could do plenty of stuff. I could eat dinner and watch some TV shows and get back on stream if I wanted to. Which I did yesterday, because I streamed Mario Party 3 basically all day. Get down the ladder, please. And then when did I cut stream? I forget. It was after 6, wasn't it? I don't know. By the way, it was dark out, but I'm like, let me eat dinner, and then I came back and played some Splatoon on stream. I missed the goal ring! I've done that way too much this run. This is bad. Whoops. Oh, I'm not 30 seconds ahead anymore, rip. That was nice and clean. Using that momentum to float smoothly and fast-like. Smoothly and fast-like. Is there a slope? There's a slope here. Okay. I can really use it, dang it. Movement was okay. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. You can go under it. You actually have to jump into the goal ring, which I guess that's not new to this game. You can do it. It's a requirement, I think, in a Yoshi's Island. There's a goal ring at the end of the stage. Actually, I've done that a lot this run. Missed the goal ring. Apparently, I do it way more often in Low Toad than I do any percent. Don't know why though. It's so weird. Money I don't need. Yay! No. Oh, jeez. Okay, no secret back rooms this time. There's like a room with a toad in it that we're completely avoiding. Oh, jeez. Darn trampoline getting in the way. Ugh. And get down. Year for what? Oh, like a 4th speed game? I mean, technically I already have 2 more speed games that aren't submitted to speedrun.com because I've speedrun Mario Parties 3 and 4. And I've done Knuckle Centurions. Another thing I could submit if I wanted to. Oh, press the button, please. Okay, I need to think about that. No Toad. Don't grab the Toad. I do have plenty of vibe, though. Because I've done a number of speedruns that I just didn't submit to speedrun.com just because I didn't really care to. Because they weren't things I took that seriously. Ragey with the host, thanks. My dude, how's it going? I mean, I've done Mario 64 online runs as well. Alright. What's this stage look like? Oh no, bad internet problems? Rip. Woo! Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, rough start. But we're good. Oh my gosh, you watching a Frisch's commercial, Cane Train? Please. Anyone else know what commercial I'm talking about? I'm tired of it. You know, hey, the game itself is fun. I know there was drama from other perspectives of it. But hey, I was able to play Mario 64 as Princess Peach, so I have fond memories of it. I never had to deal with all the stuff you had to deal with. Yeah, good old Frisch's. Home of burgers, breakfast, and Big Boy. Look at these momentum hops. Let's go. You see that? See that fast speed going through this room? Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, this ain't no 8-minute stress test, but this is a pretty long auto-scroller. See what I did there, Nacho? Honestly, I would like to try a Mario 64 randomizer online. And by online, I mostly just mean I want to do a Mario 64 randomizer as Peach. You approve of the reference? Thank you. I always need your approval, Nacho. I appreciate it. Helps me go to sleep at night. This is how I spend time in auto-scrollers. Is what a thing? Going to sleep at night? Sleep? No, oh, the randomizer online. I mean, I thought there was a thing that the Mario 64 online stuff was capable of maybe, you know, changing the character in different ROM hacks. I don't know if it's possible or not. I think I played around with it once and wasn't too lucky with it. I feel like it shouldn't have to be too hard, but I don't know, because I don't know that programming stuff. Just any opportunities for me to play as Peach, that's all that matters. That's the main point here. I need to be up high here, dang it. Oh, you know what we don't get to do in this run? Walrus jump. Rip walrus jump. We hardly knew ye. Dang. We do get to outrun some walruses hopping. That was bad. Outrun some walruses hopping on a thing. You cannot, if you're hugging the trampoline, you can't jump over it. I didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know that was a thing. That was a dumb reason to lose a lot of time. Alright, let me see if I remember how to do this, this fight up ahead. I do not attack him at the start. I let him dash across and spawn the icicles, then I attack. Got it, we're all set. Let's go. Then I do 2 hits, he dashes across, she dashes across. Then a 3rd hit. He, she, me, wombo. I don't know. Da-da. I have lost almost 4 seconds for dumb reasons. Alright, here we go. Do not attack yet. Do not attack. Sometimes it's faster to be slow to start. Boom, and then you wait a little bit more, and you got jump, jump, jump. Alright, now we can attack. Okay, that's it, number 1. Please get the first... Okay, we got the second hit in, sweet. Okay, good vibe there. Sweet, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Got it, sweet. Alright, this is good going into the next phase. We have some good vibe. I'm feeling some good vibes. Let's wait for the first icicle drop. Okay, there should be another icicle over here. Sweet. Alright, and we're Gucci. Oh, we're really Gucci now. Sweet. That was a fantastic Blizzaris fight. I couldn't have asked for much or any better.
Sweet.
Let's go. Let's heckin' go. Da, da, da. Okay, I forgot if I didn't know if I jumped early enough for that, so yeah. Okay, gotta catch this paratroop right here. There we go, and you're up. Alright, you gotta be really careful in this next room. There's a toad that you're gonna, like, graze your toes on. Do not save him. Leave him to suffer. Just leave him. Just leave him. Use him as a stepping stone even for extra shame. Let's go. Extra shame. Way more vibe than I need right now. Nice. I love that that vine is there and you don't even need it because you can just float Brella across. Shout outs to float Brella. And slide kicks. Slide kicks are great. Unfortunately, this toad here is a jerk. And he's like, save me, I don't care. Actually, he's smart. He's one of the smart toads. Because he got himself lodged in a place that we just can't ignore. So shout out to Galaxy Brain Toad. Mushroom. That was pretty solid. Pretty dang solid. Still lost a second, but pretty solid. Let's see if we can do the thing here. See if we can do the thing. Go, 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 go! Oh, we went too high. Dang it. I Icarused and flew too close to the sun. Dang it! Any Greek mythology fanatics out there that understood that reference? Whoop. Silence from the crowd, huh? No one knows about Icarus. Rip. Why is the game series Kid Icarus even called Kid Icarus if the main character is Pit? Is there anything in the game called Icarus? Or Kid? Or Kid Icarus? Drop on the hammer, bro. Sweet. Through the pipe, please. There's an alternate path we could take here, but just flying straight up through the room we usually take is definitely more optimal than riding a whole zipline. Yeah, the zipline you can take instead of this is... It's a trap. Like, it's... I don't know. Some level design decisions amuse me. Because if you have to save all the toads, what's the point of, like, making alternate paths that make the toads skippable? You know? Just a little contradictory design. And contradiction between level design and game functionality. But these things happen. Oh, what happened to him? He just pieced out. I'm gonna a little bit of vibe to dash with. Nope, dang it. I want this guy's vibe too, thank y'all. And this guy's for good measure, even though there's vibe in the next room. Definitely hoarding vibe right now. Definitely. That's happening. Do. Ooh, that was supposed to happen. Oh, he's usually not here this long. This is scary now. This is officially scary. Okay, we're good. Oh, but I'm low on health now, rip. Making our way towards that 1K coin count. Woo! A little bit of extra hype before just, you know, doing this. That's how you climb a ladder, folks. That's how you do it. Speaking of unskippable toads, there's also an unskippable puzzle piece. Puzzle piece D6. D6 rules all. That was scary. We almost didn't make it up there. We had to float all the way back down. That would have been bad. Get that vibe there. Just keep on running. Just keep on trucking, as they say. Another Galaxy Brain Toad here, blocking our way through. We're 45 seconds ahead. This is so far being a pretty solid run. Although the early game I was like doing worse than PB, so like the first place where there was signs of me doing better. Apparently, my PB had trouble with King Boo. I don't know what that's about, and I don't even know if the video exists. The video might exist. I feel like I would have highlighted it, but apparently I didn't submit it to speedrun.com. I don't know if I need to look it back, or maybe it could have just been bad RNG. I forget like what the radius of good and bad times are. And get this vibe here. That way we have it. That way we have it. I actually don't want to do that yet. I'm going to take time to grab this, because I don't want to run out of vibe up ahead here. I want to play it a little safe, because we're coming up on another divergence from any percent. You see this beanstalk? It takes you to a secret place. Or like, well, you water that and it becomes a beanstalk to take you up here. And now we got a hot air balloon up here we get to take. And I've run out of vibe going up this before, so you need to make sure you're prepared with vibe. Gotta make sure you're prepared with the vibe. And this like jumps us to like the end of the stage. Like the second to last room, so definitely some good time save there. So that's one of the things I like about Low Toad, is there's a couple places where we get to showcase completely unseen rooms in the any percent run. So that hot air balloon is never touched in any percent. It might not even be used in 100% either, honestly. I'm not 100% sure. And done. Not that 100% runs happen that often, but still, they exist. They do exist. So you can't just ignore them. Speaking of alternate routes, we actually got a 2 for here. Second stage in a row, we're going somewhere completely new and different. Right down here is not where I want to go. I got a little prematurely excited, went down the wrong pit. That's unfortunate time loss. And I'm also low on vibes, so that ruins my movement in this room. So I have to hit this switch. Not a big deal overall. I do definitely need vibe in this room though, to do some flying. And in the next room actually too. We're just gonna fill up entirely. There we go. Sorry that went down the way it did. That was really rough. I don't know why I went down the wrong pit there. That was very careless. But yeah, now we're stuck with a low health sound. Apologies for that. But as you can see, if you've got good reaction time, you can save yourself from little mistakes like that, because the joy vibe, if you see yourself falling down a pit, no more beeps, Nacho, it's over. If you got like a quick finger, you can just smack that joy vibe and save yourself from certain death. And then from there, you just have to know what the rooms look like and realize, okay, how does this affect my use of vibe in the subsequent rooms? So you don't screw up. Also, we're in 7-5. Okay, so we're going to do the last world in less than 20 minutes, it seems like. There we go. As mentioned, we are going to be losing some time here due to that misstep. But that's okay, these things happen. Part of being a speedrunner is being able to adapt. More touchscreen minigames. Okay. This is fine. Ricochet! That Ricochet strat's one of my favorites, actually. You're supposed to be able to skip that, but once again, it's a adjustment if you kind of end up in that situation where you didn't spring up high enough on the last trampoline. It was like about as far away, well not as far away as it could have been, but like an inconvenient distance away there. Made me lose like a few fractions of a second trying to get over to him, to hit him. And on to phase 2, where he gets sad and I get mad. See, because he's sad and I'm mad. Oh, sorry, mad. I jumped too early. He slowly floats down, but is able to hit him with the tip of your fire from your rage vibe. Just gotta time it right that you don't jump too early like I did. So there you go. And we're on to the last world here. And the last, like, World 8 is a labyrinth that, the main thing about the labyrinth is having to take a bunch of different paths that take you to the toads. Well, since we don't need the toads, that means we're gonna get to skip to, like, finding the shortest route through the labyrinth. Which is real nice. So, like, in here, we get to skip that left door. We get to skip this first door. We get to skip that far left door. Which were where the that was basically where all 3 toads are. And then besides that, it's just picking the right doors that don't reset you in this room. Now we're coming up on the end of the stage pretty soon here, actually. And then... So not quite as fast as that 1 minute course from World 6, but for a World 8 course, I'd say 1:40 is pretty fast. We do have one more significant reroute compared to the 90% run coming up in 8-4. Oh, and also friendly reminders are coming up on the end here. Time will be hitting the goal ring of 8-5, because that is full clearing everything in excess that is accessible to you, all state is accessible to you, without saving the toads. Just for clarity on where time happens for this run. Because it just kind of it does seem to surprise you if you're not ready for it. But, so the theme of this stage is a whole lot of moving blocks. We'll actually see some switch-activated moving blocks in this next room. And you have, like, when playing this casually, this room can be a little tricky knowing what to do. You have to find this switch up here, and then make your way down to this door that's blocked by that moving block. But once you know where everything is, it's not so bad. There was actually 2 places we would have split off there for toads that we get to skip. Just kind of giving you context of where routes diverge. So we like avoided 2 little side rooms, side areas. And unfortunately we still have this tricky room that if you get hit by a cannonball here, you can have some trouble and run out of vibe and fall and screw up and be stuck. Fortunately that didn't happen today, so we just get to cruise right along. Here we go. This is a fun little puzzle with the blue torches. Also, this is floor right here. It looks like backdrop. For the longest, I would always jump over it or assume I'd fall into boiling blue fire lava. That's not the case. And this will be the only world that we get 0 toads, because we won't even get a toad from a boss or anything. And there's no toads blocking your path either. There is a whole lot of running, because there's these blindfolded boos behind you. Surprise! I missed! I missed the pipe. Oh no! Alright, who's ready for it? Let's go! Actually, as we go into this next room, a little warning. There is a toad in the room right where it spits you out. It's another one of those places that if you accidentally autopilot, you could just grab the toad, instantly ruining your run. So make sure you jump over it. Do not press B when you land here. Quick little refresh of vibe, never hurts. She got this moving platform on a pretty good cycle. And we skipped one of these rooms that, like, there's this giant swamp face in the back. We skipped one of these rooms earlier because it only led to a toad, but we gotta go through this one still because it's in our way. Basically, you have to match the statue so you don't get eaten by a big old swampy in the back. I'm taking a risk and going to the door. Clutched it. You can, like... I feel like it doesn't always have to come that close, but, yeah. If you're not careful, he'll just basically spit you back to the beginning of the room. Also, this game has microphone controls. You blow into the microphone and that's how you get your lovely bubbles. Bam, bam. Guys, getting excited. This run's almost over. This run's going pretty smoothly. Although with the mistakes I made, definitely we can push PB/world record further and further from here. I think one of the major things that was new to this route that the previous Low Toad runs didn't do was the optimized Blazzaris fight, because I got a lot of time save on that was due to how I rerouted the fight. And also I got good RNG and movement overall in it, so it really paid off. Alright, yeah, so this level coming up has a route alteration in comparison to any percent. Way back in World... Actually, we saw one in 8.1, but way back in World 3 as well, there were these rooms that would rotate 90 degrees every time you hit a switch. There's 2 of them in this stage. Any percent goes to one further in the stage. I go to one that's really early in the stage, for Low Toad. But the funny thing is about the one I'm going to for this run is I don't even need to rotate it to get to the exit. The rotating is only for if you want to farm up coins. So yeah, we do not take this pipe in any percent. So you see it's one of the rotating rooms. There's a switch, a couple of switches actually. But we're just going to take the pipe and say peace. We actually don't really use Gloom Vibe in that room so much in the any percent run, so that's a nice little way to move through that room a little faster. And here we just kind of exhaust as much vibe as possible, just to move as fast as we can for as long as we can. And then a good old-fashioned damage boost to the finish here, just basically running our face into all the fire bars possible. Alright, so last stage here, and this last stage kind of goes by in a blink of an eye as well. Nice, sweet. This last stage goes by in a blink of an eye because it's a really long stage if you want to save all the toads, because we're going to go through this room, and then we're going to kind of end up in this huge lobby sort of room that has four doors. Like, there's a door we come out of, then a door to the bottom left, bottom right, and top left. Bottom left, bottom right, and top right all lead to toads. Top left is the exit. We're just going straight to the exit, and we're done. So we are going to skip a whole lot of level. So yeah, in this main hub room, it's going to get some extra height here before I start flying. Don't want to bunk my head there, that's a problem. So here's top left, here's our way out. Kind of interesting how we get another fast stage to end on. Yeah, because you go down this pipe and we're done. Time is in this next room. And time. That's it. And that's Low Toad. One last thing we do after runs though, real quick. So one, to show you why this category exists. Right here, I can feel him on the top screen, far within. Before the final battle, you need to rescue all the toads from past stages. We didn't do that, because we just wanted to go through fast, which is what we did. And there goes my wall art rip. I'm surprised it lasted that long. There. So one last thing we do to kind of verify the run, and make it easier for everyone to kind of check, is we just kind of go world to world, and show that in each world we got the minimum number of toads. So world 1, we got 1 toad, which is from the boss. World 2, we got 2 toads. There was a toad blocking our path in 2-1, plus the boss. World 3, just the 1 toad from the boss. Yo, Curl, what's up? World 4 is over here. 2 toads. There's one that blocks your path in 4-1, plus the boss. 5, there's only 1 toad. That's the boss. 6, 1 toad from the boss. 7 has the green man, as well as 2 stages toads block your path. One of them 7-1. I just PB'd. Yes, that's actually a new world record for Low Toad. Yeah, this category has a lot more optimizing that can be done, and I can picture the toad, but I can't remember what world it's in. That blocks the last one. Let's go, indeed. Let's go. And then world 8, you do all the stages you can, and no toads block your path, and there's no toad from a boss, so you get 0 toads. So yeah, that is how you do it.